Good morning, children. I welcome back to the social class. Children, previous class we have studied about the Indian Constitution. Lesson name is Indian Constitutions. All of you take your social book. All of you take your social book in your hand and book, note, everything you take and keep in with you. Okay? Now, the previous class we saw about the formation of the Indian Constitution. Children, who is the Constituent Assembly? Who is the Constituent Assembly? First, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Yes. Another prominent figures also in this committee. Yes. Who is that, children? I taught you very clearly in that day. Yes. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, C. Gopalachari, Dr. Raj. Say, children. Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad, and some women also there. Who is that? Vijay Lakshmi Pandit, Sarojini Naidu, Rajakumari Amrit Kharoz. Okay. So, in this one, we saw who is the first elected President of the Constituent Assembly. Who is that, children? Can you say me? Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Rajendra Prasad. So, he is only the president to serve for the 12 years. Is that no? Yes. So, when our Indian Constitution is adopted, it was adopted on 26th November 1949. And when our Constituent Assembly, it came to force 26th January 1950. Yes. Then we studied about the need for the constitutions. So if we need, what is the need? We need a set of rules and we have principles. Then only we can govern the country. And we studied about the nature of the constitutions. What is the nature of the constitution? It is neither federal or purely unitary. It is a combination of the both. Yes. So this both will be needed. This both we need. Yes. So then we have the democratic government. What is the democratic government? I said the government is the for the people, of the people, by the people, of the people, and for the people. Yes. So this democratic form a government by the supreme power. Is there no, children? What's the democracy in the Tamil meaning? Jananayagam. Then we studied about the future of the Indian Constitution. Then we studied basic future of the constitutions. Is there no? Yeah. Then today we are going to see the preamble. We are going to see the preamble. See the page number 52.
The preamble of constitutions. We the people of India having smallly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign socialist secular democratic republic and to secure all its citizens. So the preface of the constitution is the preamble. According to it, India is a sovereign socialist circular democratic republic. See, what does it mean by sovereign? The constitution has granted the people the right to rule. The members of the parliament and the legislative assembly are elected by the people. The right to decide is only in the hands of the representatives. Sovereignty refers to the ultimate power of the country. What is the meaning of secular? Laws allows the citizen of a country the right to follow different faith and religious beliefs. All citizens enjoy the freedom of worships. So the country does not have a religion of its own. All the religions in our country hold the same status. And it will come justice. It is a social, economical and political. Liberty means it's a thought of expressions, belief, the faith and worship. belief, the faith and worship. Equality of states. Equality of states. Status and of the opportunity. Okay, equality of status and of opportunity. See, justice means நீதி. நீதின்னு சொல்லுவோம் அப்படிதான். லிபர்ட்டினா சுதந்திரம். நம்முடைய எக்ஸ்பிரஷன், நம்மளுடைய தாட், நம்ம தொழுறது எல்லாமே நம்மளுடைய சுதந்திரம். சமத்துவம் என்னது? நம்முடைய ஸ்டேட்டஸ், நம்முடைய வேலை தகுதி எல்லாமே எப்படி இருக்கணுமா? ஈக்குவலிட்டியாக இருக்கணுமா? அதான் சமத்துவம். And to promote among them all. Fraternity means that is a சகோதரத்துவம், assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nations. See, republic, democratic republic means a country within the elected head of the state. Yes. So fraternity, in fraternity, justice, liberty, equality, sovereign, society, seeker, this all will be in the preamble to the constitution. Sovereign means இறையாண்மை. Sovereign means what? இறையாண்மை. Okay. See, socialism, that is socialist and socialism, we can say Samardavadi. Okay. Secularism, that is மதசார்பற்ற. Okay. See, socialist means so equal treated, it is, there is no discriminations on the basis of the caste, color, religion or gender. Okay. So this all will be in our preamble to the constitutions. In our constitution, this 26th day of November 1949 do hereby the adopt, enact and give to the ourselves these constitutions. So according to the constitutions, our B.R. Ambedkar, Rajendra Prasad, all are practiced in this one. Okay. Though India became a free nation on August 15th, 1947, it declared it is a sovereign, democratic and republic straight with the adoption of the constitution on January 26th. So that day we are celebrating as a Republic Day. That's we are celebrating as a Republic Day. Now you understand, children? Little only. Okay. So constitution is one of the important in our life. Okay. We saw about today this lesson. From this lesson what we learn, children? Constitutions. Yes, constitutions of India. What's the need of constitution? What is the nature of constitution? What is the basic of the Indian constitution? Future of the Indian constitutions, we learn about it from this. Okay, children, now you can write the classworks. Okay, children, all of you take your classwork note. That we wrote 4 questions. Yes or no, children? Yes. 5th question is, what is the need for a constitution? What is the need? Because a democratic country needs a constitution because a set of rules and principles help to govern the citizen of the country. So this set of rules make it easier to govern the country. Okay, children, all of you take your classwork note, write the date and day. Okay. Then you write your classwork, sharp your pencil, keep your eraser near. Okay. If any mistakes means rub it, don't cut with a pencil. Okay. Write neatly, your handwriting should be neat. Write neatly, children. Write neat. Now, question number 6. What is the nature of Indian Constitution? What is the nature of the Indian Constitutions? Constitution is neither federal or nor purely unitary, but it is a combination of both. It is a dual system of governance consisting of a federal or union government and a number of state governments, and distributes power between both the governments. Both means which ones, children? That is state and central. That is state and central. Okay, children? Okay, write it fast. Write neatly, children. Your handwriting should be neat. While you come to the school, I will check your handwriting. Okay, it should be neat. Don't run and write. Okay. Write fast. Write it fast, write it fast. This is the last question, okay? Write it fast. While you're writing, you can say, this is very big question. No, it's very simple only, okay? You can write it fast. Write fast. Children, all of you take page number in your book. Page number 53. Did you take? Okay. The page number 53, question round is there. Yes or no, children? Yeah, in this one, filling the blanks. First one, dash framed the Indian Constitution. Who is that, children? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. Dash is described as the soul of the constitution. What is that? That is preamble. Preamble. Third one, Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Yes. So the dash is given. The Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the first president of the Indian Republic. Indian Republic. Fourth one, our constitution contains 444. First line you want to write 444 articles in dash parts. How many parts? 22 parts. How many parts? 22 parts. Dash. Schedules. How many schedules are there? 12. 1, 2, 12. And dash amendments. 118. 118. Fifth one, the dash was the elected as the interim president of the constitution. Who is elected? Dr. Sanchi Nath Sinha is the president of the constitution. Fourth one, the members of the Constituent Assembly met for first time on when children? 9th December. 9th, first line you want to write 9th December 1946. Second line you want to write 1946. Two lines are given there. So first line you write 9th December. Then you write second line 1946. It is in 54th page. Okay. This answer is in, this question is in 54th page. Okay. Write it, children. I give the time for you. Write neatly. Okay. Now we are going to write true or false. True or false in the same page. Okay. First one, the Constituent Assembly took 4 years to draft the constitutions. Answer is false. How many years, children? Do you know? I said already. How many years? 4 years? No, it's at 2 years. Okay. The Constituent Assembly took 2 years to draft the constitution. Okay. Then second one, the Jawaharlal Nehru was the chairman of the drafting committee. Is it? No. Who is the chairman? Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. So this answer is false. This answer is false. Third one, Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the first elected president of the Constituent Assembly. True or false? What will come, children? True. He is the first elected president. Yes, he worked as a 12 years in our country. Yes or no? Yes. Second one. The fourth one. There are many high courts in the country. There are many, yes? Not a one. There are many. First 24 in the book is there. Now, in currently 25 is there. So, there are many high courts in the country. So, the answer will come true. Very good. The preamble of the Constitution starts with "We the people of India." We the people of India. So answer will come true. Very good. Write it fast, write neatly. Don't rub and write, children. Write neatly. Yeah, very good. Very good. My children are very, very good. Write fast. I give the time for you to write. Children, now turn your homework page, okay? In the previous class, we wrote the homework, yes? Now we are going to correct the answer. If you are make mistake means you can correct it now itself, okay? Don't correct with your pen, okay? Take your eraser, rub it and write in your pencil, okay children? First answer is supremacy. Rule of law means supremacy of law over all. Second answer, democracy. Democracy is based on constant in general and not forcefully. Third, the entire dash are responsible for all the activities. Council of Ministers. Fourth one, the Indian Constitution is the lengthiest written constitution in the world. Longest also we can write, lengthiest also we can write, okay? Same meaning only, okay children? Fifth one, the dash constitution is the shortest constitution. What is that? American. Already I taught you. Yes children? Yeah. Don't write India. Our India is a constitution how long? It is the longest, yes? Yeah. Correct fast. My children are very good. All are writing correctly. Yes children? So no need to correct. Yes? Okay, now you write the homework. Okay children? First question, who is the President of India? It is not coming in your book, but you want to think and write, okay? You want to know this one. That's why I gave this one homework, okay children? Who is the President of India? Second question, who is the Governor of India? Third one is, who is the Prime Minister of India? Fourth one, who is the Chief Minister of India? Who is the Chief Minister? Eku, you are the Chief Minister. Yeah, Eku? Smile, just you smile only. Jairam Pratap, you are a Prime Minister or Chief Minister? Chief Minister, who is that? Think and write. Okay, children? Not our Jairam Pratap. Okay? Who is the Education Minister of India? Who is the Vice President of India? Think and write. This question I will ask, do you know? Okay, in the test I can ask, do you know? Okay, so all of you want to know this one. Okay, write fast. I give the time for you. Write neatly. Write it fast. Did you finish, children? Send your homework through your WhatsApp. Okay, daily you want to send. Some children you are not sending the homework, that is not good for you. We are maintaining the homework details in the school. Okay, so while you come to the school, we will give the punishment. So write daily your homework and your classwork properly. We will correct your homework and classwork. Okay, children? Okay, take care of your body. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you, children, for everybody.